Right, sorry about that, guys. It decided to freeze, not the game, but my recording hardware decided to freeze. Hence why you couldn't see any gameplay. It just froze on the screen. But we're back up and running. I'll just wait for a few more people to come back so that they can see the results of the race. I hope that doesn't happen again. That was weird. That's never happened before, so I hope that is literally just like a one-time thing. Thank you, guys. God, could you imagine if that was a league race and that happened? I would not be happy. But yeah, hopefully that doesn't happen again. So yeah, these are the results for the race. So obviously I took the win by 5.9 seconds in the end. And Planky got second. Then we got Noah in third. And all the way down to Landers in 27th place. Right. Okay. That's the championship. We are 65 points ahead of Planky now. So that's good. I'm going to be so paranoid about the stream now. Yeah, I know, I know, Jay. Do need to keep the hamster fed. So, there we go. That is Sats Ring done. Another win for us. Okay. So yeah, Kimmy Ring next, and then we go to Kimmy Ring again. So 2 Kimmy Ring races. Right. Don't freeze on me again, please. Right, so yeah, Kimmy Ring is next. And then, where do we go after that? So Kimmy Ring, Red Bull Ring, Aragon. Okay, so we've got 6 races left, but 3 tracks. It's only Mugello that we only went to once. The rest of them we've gone to twice. That's a shame, with Mugello being my favourite track. So obviously keeping all the options the same. 6 laps this time. Let's head to Kimmy Ring and see how we get on around here. Race only, back of the grid. We will try and get another win. Thank you guys for coming back to the stream. I know it was a bit of a pain in the ass when something technical goes on. Because apparently you could still hear me, but you just the gameplay had frozen. But never mind. We are back. We are at Kimmy Ring. And now it is time to try and do another win. Do another win. That's how you make a sentence. Gear ratios around here, I think I'll keep as they are because we've got a long straight around here. So let's just go to the track. Full tank of fuel. Let's get on it. But yeah, it was interesting in the last race where I accidentally left it on power mapping 2 for the whole race. And we made it. We made it all the way through the race and we didn't run out of fuel. Alright, try and get another good start. That was okay. Oh, he's weaving. Okay, into turn 1. Nice and gentle through that. Okay, this is where we might make up a few positions. Especially on the exit. And we do. Get in the slipstream. And we're going to get him. No, not at the moment. Oh, this could go very badly if we brake a bit too late. Okay, made a few more positions up. That's a bit too hot into there. Bit of contact there with someone as well. Excuse me, coming through. Nearly in the points. So in the MotoGP category, they've actually fixed the AI around here. So they no longer put their rear wheel on the grass and end up crashing, which was very weird. And you know, we used to have loads of crashes around here. So that's been fixed. So is the leg dangle down to turn 5. That's been fixed. They no longer stick the wrong leg out. Gameplay is still going. That's fine. Gonna have to check my preview screen every now and again just to make sure we haven't froze again. The joys of streaming. Okay, so we're inside the top 10. We are up to 7th position. Down to turn 1 again. Right, let's turn power mapping down to 1 for the time being. I mean, I'm sure we would still probably get to the end with power mapping too, but just in case, that was more luck than anything that we didn't run out at Sachsenring. Okay, we're up to 5th. I don't know how much longer we're going to stay at because we're just about to lose it. So we're down to 6th again. Back in the slipstream. Okay, brake a little bit later this time. Not as late as the AI that time though. They're fighting this time, which is good. A little bit anyway. So we're up to 5th. Oh, using the inside curb to overtake. That was a bit dodgy. Okay, through turn 10. We're in 4th position. We're nearly on the podium. I do find that this track lends itself better to Moto 3 than any other class. Moto 2 around here is fine. And I don't actually mind MotoGP around here. It's just the bikes seem, you know, a bit too big for this track. But it still works. We've had some good battles around here, especially through here on the last lap. But we are up to 2nd place. The AI in this class are actually better at the final corner than the MotoGP guys. The MotoGP guys around the final corner are pretty slow and they do a weird weave as well. So we're 2nd place, just behind Van der Gerberg. We should get him pretty soon. There we go, past we go. Hugo Boss, yeah, 5th gear is still broken. Oh, hang on, is he coming back through? I'm going to try and brake a bit later. Okay, that worked. So what I'll do is give the AI maybe 2 or 3 second head start in the next race and see how we get on with that. Because it's going to be around here again. Providing that the stream doesn't crash again. Ooh, nearly done an AI and put the rear wheel on the grass. Right, okay. through turn 12. Not actually pulling away as much as I thought we would. They're still there, 0.6 behind. Right, okay, now we're pulling away. It's the last few corners we seem to, I don't know, we just seem to have something with those last few corners that allow us to pull away. Okay, so we're on lap 4 of 6. When we get to Silverstone in the proper career mode, we've got an awesome helmet to use there. Thanks to Jack Elvey, he's done another cracking design, and it's something close to my heart as well. So when we get to Silverstone in career mode, I'm going to be more than happy showing that helmet off. It's definitely a special helmet. I've gone in too hot. Oh, I'm in the gravel. Talking about Silverstone helmets and missed my braking marker. But yeah, looking forward to that race, mainly just to show the helmet off because it's a cracker. And it's more of a personal thing as well. Right, let's turn it up to power 2 now because we do have loads of fuel remaining. Stream is still going at the moment, which is good. Uh-oh. Well, that's a penalty. Decided to turn my bike into a lawnmower. The rear wheel's starting to slide about a little bit more with first gear. So yeah, next race we will do give the AI a head start. If you guys want to follow Jack Elvey on Instagram, he is at the 37 Studio. I did put a screenshot at the beginning of the latest career video. And if you want to follow me on Instagram as well, it's at Robbo46. Or at Robbo46 YouTube, one of them anyway. I am on there. I just can't remember. I know Twitter is at Robbo46 YouTube because someone had already had Robbo46 and they don't even use Twitter. So that's basically my social medias. That's all I pretty much use is Twitter and Instagram. And Instagram is obviously just putting screenshots up of the game. I'm sure someone in chat will be able to tell you what my actual Instagram is. Maybe the mod can put it in for me. It is at Robbo46 YouTube. Thank you, holes. I had a feeling it was. I knew Twitter was at Robbo46 YouTube. I just couldn't remember what my Instagram is. So we're on lap 5 of 6. We've got one lap to go after this one. And we've got a big lead again. But yeah, this is how easy Red Bull Rookies Cup is, even on 120% difficulty. Didn't even really got to try too much. Right, we're about to start the final lap. And I'm going to keep an eye on the preview window because it was the final lap where the stream froze last time at Sachsenring. So hopefully you guys will get to see the final lap this time. We're still going. We're still going. Thank God for that. Yeah, we're still going. It's fine. I'm going to be so paranoid, keep switching between my TV and my preview window in Streamlabs just to make sure we're still live. Okay. So down towards turn 5 again. I don't know why, but Kimi Ring reminds me a little bit of a BSB circuit. I think it's like this section here. There's just something about it that just reminds me of a BSB circuit. And it's a shame we're not actually going to get to see any racing around there this year. But hopefully, when things calm down and go back to normal, then hopefully we'll get to see some actual racing around here. Love to know what kind of lap times they do around here in the MotoGP category. Well, in any category, really. At the moment, we just have to do it virtually. I looked away, I looked at my preview screen and ended up in the gravel. It's fine, we got a big lead. Just wanted to make sure we were still live, and we are. Technical difficulties are making me paranoid. Okay, one corner to go. We're gonna win. So yeah, next round, or well, the next round, yeah, which is Kimi Ring again, we'll give him a head start and see if we can catch him. Right. So we won by 4.7 seconds despite going in the gravel twice. But yeah, look how far away their fastest laps are to mine. So what is their fastest lap? 2:01.0 I see there for Planky. I think that is the fastest lap from the AI. The 2:01.0. We done a 2 minutes 0.2. So yeah, they are quite a bit quicker. So 81 point lead we got now. Van der Gerberg's moved up to third, 111 behind. Right, let's have a look through chat, see what people are saying. Okay, what's people saying? So Sean Hallon asked, is this actually what the Rebel rookies have to do? I thought they were most tracks. This season, obviously I don't actually know if they're going to be running this season, but yeah, they do tend to do 2 races at certain tracks. I know when they used to go to Silverstone, they used to do 2 races there, one on the Saturday and one on the Sunday. So yeah, it is basically what they do. Wandoozy, your thoughts on the PS5 design? It's a big boy. If the images they've shown of it like sideways, it's quite, you know, it's tall, obviously, it's thin, but it goes back a long way. But yeah, it is what it is. I mean, the Xbox Series X, it's like a PC tower, but that's obviously functional for cooling. PS5, I don't know, if it is going to be as big as it's looking like it is, then it's going to be quite difficult finding a place to put it. I know you can have it horizontally as well, but I prefer the digital look rather than the disc tray version, because the disc tray just looks like it's got a weird bump in it. But the digital one's more symmetrical. Van der Gerberg using old school riding style. I'm not sure, I haven't really paid attention, to be honest. Jay Fatty said, yeah, it's annoying when you know, you go to set up an account and someone's already got the name. J.O. Matthias, I hope I pronounced that right. What's up, boys? What's up, mate? Hey, hope you're okay. Hugo Boss, late drama. Yep, me just going in the gravel. Yeah, I did see McGuinness put up some pictures of testing the Ducati today, so hopefully that went well. Jason likes biker boys. Okay. Good for you. Richie Woo Woo. Hi, I'm new to your channel and MotoGP. Could you give me some advice on braking and cornering because I keep flying off into the gravel? Richie Woo Woo, I have created a tutorial video on how to brake in MotoGP 20. So if you go and check that out, I'm sure that will help you out. Don't worry, the stream is not frozen again. That's just me talking and not paying attention to what's happening on the screen. But no, the stream is not frozen. Don't worry. Video quality is pretty bad. It should
Welcome
be
yourselves to the channel.
720p. I did try to have it set up for 1080, but my internet for some reason can't handle 1080, which is annoying. So yeah, in your settings, if you just look at the quality, 720 should be the highest. So if it's not on 720, then you obviously need to just up the quality of it. But yeah, can't seem to get 1080p at the moment. Hopefully we'll get there eventually, but with the current setup, it's not available. What are other people saying? Oh, Jason just pissing about. No, that's fine. I actually thought that someone was worried that the stream had locked up again. Right, let's load up Kimmy Ring again. Okay. Jay Fatty Stud stream is fine here. Yeah, that's good. Vinay, hey brother, are you and Riot Box friends or brothers playing MotoGP 20? We're not brothers. But yeah, Riot Box seems to be a pretty good player. We do play on different platforms though, hence why we've not actually raced each other. He obviously races on PC, I play on Xbox, so we can't do any races at the moment. What router are you using? Just a BT hub at the moment. I was looking at Wi-Fi extenders today, just to see if I can get the signal a bit better, because the only place I can have my Wi-Fi is literally the other side of the house, because that's where all of the stuff is, in a little cupboard, and my sitting room, which is where I am right now, is where my Xbox is set up. So the strength from the Wi-Fi is okay, but not great. But I mean, the speeds I get for my Wi-Fi shouldn't really be a problem for 1080p. But I think it's just the signal is not strong enough. So if I can get maybe a Wi-Fi extender at some point, then hopefully that will solve the issue. Lorenzo, what do you think about GP bikes? I have very mixed feelings with GP bikes. I played it quite a few years ago now. I haven't played it recently, and I didn't really like it that much when I played it. It'd gone past being a simulator. It become harder to play the game than it was to basically ride a real bike, which obviously isn't ideal. So I stopped playing it, but I know that they've obviously updated the game since then, but I've not gone back to it, and I don't really have any intention to. I'm personally waiting for Bike Sim Experience to come out, so yeah, we will see what that's like when it comes out. Right, let's get this race underway. What should we say? 5-second lead? We'll give him a 5-second lead, see what happens. What bike do you ride? Dark Storm. I don't ride at the moment. The last bike I owned was a Yamaha RD400, and I sold that for a mortgage. Lewis Olcott. Hi Robbo, I've had the worst day ever, so I'm here because you cheer me up. Sorry to hear that, Lewis. Hope your day gets better. Right, let's give him a 5-second head start. When it gets to 5, we'll get underway. Here we go. And we got a very bad start, so it's even bigger challenge. I don't know why I've got that set on 2. Right, can we catch them? That is going to be the main thing. I gave myself a bad start as well, so it's going to take a while to catch him up. But we've got 6 laps to try and do something. Stream is still going, thank God for that. It's breaking a two button thing. It can be, you can use joint brakes if you want to just use one button, but I personally have 2 buttons because you get more control. I mean, rear brake, I use the A button, so it's not like you can choose how much rear brake you have. It's either on or off because it's just mapped to a button as opposed to a trigger. I mean, I know that some people that use the right analog stick for throttle and braking, no, just for throttle, and then they use the triggers for brakes. But personally, I can't get on with that. I've used the default controls for such a long time that I'm not really going to break that habit. Apart from, I did break the habit of pressing and holding the Y button, because that used to be manual tuck. So Y button now changes your little display to show you the temperature of the tyres. Yeah, I used to just, in MotoGP 19, the Y button done nothing, because manual tuck for some reason has been taken out of the game. So Y button in MotoGP 19 does nothing. But even so, I still held it on MotoGP 19 just because that's what I got used to. And now with MotoGP 20, I don't like using it because every time I obviously press it, it changes the HUD. Okay. So we're nearly with the back of the pack. And we've got a lot of work to do to try and get through them all. But we're catching them. Why are you so good at motorcycle racing games? It's probably because I'm really experienced with them. I've played motorcycle racing games since MotoGP 2 on the PS2. And then when I got an Xbox, we had MotoGP Ultimate Racing technology, which was probably, you know, at the time, the best MotoGP series. Sadly, the studio that used to make that game are no longer around. But those games were so much better than the PS2 MotoGP games, which were, I think they were Namco at the time. They may have switched to Capcom at one point as well, but the ones on the Xbox were THQ and Climax Studios, and they were just the best. I mean, graphically a lot better than the PS2, and physics were a hell of a lot better as well. And in, I think it was MotoGP 3 on the Xbox, they introduced like street circuits and street racing, which was pretty cool to do. Just added like an extra addition to the game. None of the bikes were licensed though in that game mode, but it just gave you a little extra to do. So I used to do the official calendar, and then once I'd done like a season in the official calendar, I would then go and do a season basically on the street bikes. So it's kind of like having MotoGP with a bit of ride bolted onto it, which was a nice addition. And the circuits were pretty good as well. But I know that if I went back to play those games now, the physics probably wouldn't be so good. But yeah, really enjoyed them back in the day. And yeah, so a lot of experience with motorcycle games, which is why I am quite good at them. And they've just become my speciality as well. I mean, MotoGP, I think it's MotoGP 13 or 14, I was still using the trajectory line and still using automatic gears, It's only when I started league racing that I turned that off and went to manual gears and realised actually manual gears is a hell of a lot better, and you can go a lot quicker with manual gears than you can with automatic. The other thing I found with automatic gears, going into a really tight hairpin, the game used to go down the second gear, and just as you're about to open the throttle, it would knock you down the first gear, and then because you're just about to grab the throttle, you'd end up high-siding. So that's another thing. I just found, you know, manual gears so much better, a lot less intrusive, and you can just basically, you know, pick what you want. Automatic gears is like someone telling you what to do, and yeah, not always the best option. Obviously it took a while to get used to manual gears, but once you get used to them, you know, I've never turned back. I think I've tried automatic gears once or twice since, and I struggle with it because it just doesn't feel natural to me. But I think one of my favourite motorcycle games of all time, again, if I probably went back and played it, I might think differently, but Tourist Trophy on the PS2 was absolutely amazing. Used to love that game so much. I would love them to do like a remaster. If they'd done a remaster, or they decided to give Gran Turismo a bit of a break and go back and do a second Tourist Trophy, which they were meant to do, but it got cancelled, I would happily buy a PlayStation, even if it was just for that game, because Tourist Trophy, that was just such a good game. It's kind of what Ride is trying to be. Obviously, Tourist Trophy was classed as the real riding simulator, and yeah, it was just such a good game. It got to a point where I literally unlocked everything in it, including the Rossi helmet and levers and that, which I think you had to get like the best results, or in the license challenges you have to do to basically unlock the bikes. But if you get like gold in all of them, you unlock Rossi's helmet and leathers and stuff like that. So I used to play a hell of a lot of that, and still remains one of my favourite two-wheel bikes of all time. So penultimate lap, I think we've still got enough fuel to be able to keep it on Power Mapping 2 for the rest of the race. So I don't think in any Red Bull Rookies Cup race you need to worry about turning it down to Power Mapping 1. But we have hit the front after obviously starting right at the back and giving them a 5-second head start and a bad start for myself. And we are pulling away. So yeah, Red Bull Ring is next. Oh, that's fine. Oh, that's wide. It's very wide. But yeah, that was a very long answer I just gave for why am I good at motorcycle games. Short answer, because I've had a lot of experience with them. You know, back in Tourist Trophy as well, that had a riding style editor, which is what Ride took inspiration from. Now for some reason, took out the game entirely for Ride 3, so it better be back for Ride 4. I have no idea why they took it away. It was a great addition, and I managed to do a series on it as well, or a couple of series actually, on Ride 1 and 2, of trying to recreate riding styles. But yeah, riding style editor in Tourist Trophy was great. So would love to see that come back for Ride 4. We've got a 5.1 second lead. Stream is still going. Good. Fuel is fine. 1.8 worth of fuel remaining. We're on the final lap. Yeah, 5.8 second lead. Now the next race, I've not done any practice at all for the Red Bull Ring. So we'll see how that goes. Obviously that's just mainly straights, there's not that many corners. So I think that one might be a little bit different. But we're maintaining our 100% win record at the moment, which is my goal. Okay. So run down to the final corner and it's going to be another win. There we go. Okay, let's have a quick look through chat. Where did we get to? Right, so we won by 6.9 in the end. We've done a 1:59.8 was our fastest lap there. 2:01.6. Any advances on 2:01.6? Apparently not. Well, someone done a 2:01.0 in the first race, but they were even slower that time. 90-point lead. 2:25 to 1:35. Okay. Fickleberry Hun was your first two-wheel video game, Road Rash. No, it wasn't. First two-wheel game for me was MotoGP 2. Hugo Boss uses the right analog stick for gear changing. Yeah, I can understand that. Cristiano uses the right analog stick for steering because his left one is broken. Wow, that must be quite difficult. Yeah, I can imagine it's difficult as hell. Hugo Boss didn't like the road bikes being mixed into a MotoGP game. I just thought it was quite nice that, you know, something else to do in the MotoGP game. Jack Elvey, hi Jack. I've plugged your Instagram again during the stream. Just flabbergasted that you can race at 120% whilst Q&Aing at the same time, making it look so easy. It is pretty easy, the Red Bull rookies. COS IRE. What buttons for manual gears? B is gear up and X is gear down. So if you're on PlayStation, what's that? Circle and square. So circle up, square down. Is there a BSB game? Would be good to thrash around the British tracks. There's no BSB game that's been out for... I think there might have been one on PS2. I can't quite remember. But the best you're going to get is Ride. Ride 3's got quite a lot of BSB tracks in it anyway, and BSB bikes. So that's probably your best bet if you want to do some racing around the BSB tracks. JV Fatty Stud, Ride 4 better be the best of all three, I hope. Yep, so do I. Yeah, the steering in Ride 3 is a bit weird. understeer quite a bit, and moving from side to side can be quite slow as well. Yeah, I hope that the ride series kind of goes a bit more simulation. I mean, they reckon that Ride 4 is going to be going that way, but obviously we won't know until we've played it. Am I going to do the Rising Stars series? I might have a quick look at it if I get time. Lewis Alcock, do you prefer BMW's S1000RR 2015 or 2019? 2019 because it's more symmetrical. I'm not a fan of things that aren't symmetrical. What's everyone else saying? Will you get early access to Ride 4? If so, will you post gameplay on YouTube? It all depends. Stuff like that, it's if they contact me. Like with Alaman TT2. I actually had 2 companies contact me asking if I wanted a review code for the game. One of which obviously I gave away in a giveaway. But, you know, the thing is with when you get sent codes, there's also an embargo. So it's not a case of, you know, getting the game and putting up gameplay straight away. You have to be mindful that there is an embargo. And if you break that, then obviously you're going to get into a bit of trouble and not likely to receive any more games from that publisher. So, yeah, I mean, if I am sent a copy of Ride 4, obviously I'll be more than happy to put gameplay up, but like I said, there will more than likely be an embargo on it. There was an embargo for the MXGP 2019 game. We did get to record some gameplay when we went to the event in Austria. What have I gone on that? But the embargo was literally release day, so I didn't bother recording any when we went on the trip, because it just seemed pointless me recording gameplay when you can't release it until the day of release of the game anyway. So, yeah. But yeah, hopefully, I mean, if I don't get sent Ride 4, I'll buy it anyway, but we'll just have to wait and see. Hopefully I will get sent one, but I didn't get sent a copy of MotoGP 20. I bought that. So yeah, that's the way it goes. Right, we've got rain. We have rain. I don't know what I'm going to be able to do in the wet, but we'll see. Let's just do the ECU quickly. Full tank of fuel, because then I can leave it in power mapping 2, because that seems to work. This is going to be the last race of the stream, guys, as well. Dark Storm, what bike would you most like to own if money was no object? I really do like the look of the Ducati V4, so I would like to own one of them. Oh, that was a good start. That was a good start. It was a very good start, actually. We made up 2 places already. Loads of spray about. Okay, not the best through turn 1. We actually... Well, we're pretty much in the same position. We start to go uphill. I dread to think what the hairpin is going to be like. We're not actually that close to them. Where should we brake here? Oh, someone's going in hot. Oh, we're down. We've high-sided. That's not good. That's what I was worried about. Okay, well, we might not win this one then. I've done the stupid thing of trying to ride like in the dry and put the power on to bring the rear round, and it's certainly done that all right. Okay. Well, they've got a gap now. What is the gap? 5.9. Let's see if we can close that down. We'll probably have a little bit of damage on the bike, but nothing major. It didn't flash up saying we had any light damage or anything like that. Just try getting a bit greedy with the throttle through the hairpin. Alright, I can see him. But what's the gap doing? Has it gone up? Has it come down? 4.6, it's come down. That's good. There is only 6 laps around here, and it is a very short race. Well, short track. Alright, try not to mess up again this time. Break. No, oh, I've done it again. Done it again. Well, I don't think we are going to win this one now. First gear is not liking that corner. Might have to go around there in second gear, but then we're going to go through too slow. Our 100% run of victories is about to be demolished. 9.8 seconds. I'm not going to be able to make that up. Right, what's the gap now? 9.6, yeah. It's not coming down that quick either, so... But again, it didn't really say much about damage when I crashed.
Welcome yourselves to the channel.
So 52.1, so the gap's down to 9 seconds now. Oh boy, have we got it all to do. We ain't gonna do it. We're on lap 3 of 6 and we are still miles behind, and we're coming up to that corner again. Right, we're gonna have to try second gear through here because first gear is not working. Second gear's just not right for that corner. Right, we're gonna have to try just really gingerly through there next time. Has the gap come down? 8.7, yeah, it's not coming down quick enough though. It's not like a dry race where we managed to go over a second a lap quicker. Even if we do that now, we haven't got enough time. Gone wide through turn 7. .5. Okay, 44.9 for someone there. Oh, put it in first gear by accident then. What lap time are we doing? Not as good as theirs. They're going quicker. So I think we must have a bit of damage. Yeah, can't really see them either, so we're going to be finishing last in this one. Right. Get the bike stood up before you open my throttle. Can we at least get the fastest lap of the race? That's going to be my aim now. Just get the fastest lap of the race. Oh, the rear is starting to spin up a little bit more. Okay. So through turn 7 and 8. I think 6th gear, we should have made it a little bit shorter. Just seems a little bit too long, especially with the missing 5th gear. 44.9 for them. Tell you what, we're not going to beat that lap time. We are bringing the gap down, but not quick enough. I haven't really got any scratches or anything on the bike, despite going down twice. Still seems okay. Careful. So this one has definitely not gone to plan. I don't think I would have been able to win anyway, I don't think, because their lap times are faster than mine. Gap is 6.9. We will finish, just nowhere near the points. Or nowhere near anyone. Through the penultimate corner, we got 1 lap to go. 44.8 that time. That was for 2nd place, who I'm not even going to try and pronounce his name because I have no idea how. .45.5, yeah, we are way off their pace. So my perfect win record has come to an end, unless they all crash on this lap, which is very unlikely. In fact, I don't think any of them have crashed. It's been me all by myself. So what's the gap now? 6 seconds. We might have been able to get into the points if we'd only crashed the once. But we're definitely not doing it this time. 5.7 we've got it down to. Yeah, they've already won. Van der Gerberg won. And that is that. He done a 44.6 on the last lap. There we go. Cross the line in style. So 44.6. There are quite a few of them in the 44s. What was my best time? 45-2. Yeah, so we wouldn't have been able to win anyway if we hadn't crashed the first time, I don't think. So championship, still got a 74-point lead though, so it's not the end of the world. Still got a huge lead. Lewis Olcox, watch him still win by 5 seconds. Unfortunately, not that time. And he also hates racing in the wet. I don't mind racing in the wet, but I mean, on the game, it's okay. I mean, I managed to get my first win with the Red Bull KTM in MotoGP. That was in the wet. Yeah, 2 crashes in 1 race. Hi, Brian. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the end of the stream. And actually the second part of the stream as well, because the first one decided to freeze. So yeah, that's the standings. That's how we're looking. How many rounds we got left? Is it 5? Where are we? 1, 2, 3. 5. Can't even count. Okay. So we've got 3 more. Is that wet or dry? That's wet again. Oh dear. Another wet race at the Red Bull Ring. Yeah. Obviously do that next time out. And see how we get on. Should try and do a race on the lowest percentage AI. That would be pointless, I think. I mean, if we can beat it 120%, we'll just, you know, completely thrash them on the lowest difficulty. So it's not really worth doing on the lowest AI. They'll just end up getting in the way more than anything. Thanks, Sean. No worries, Jay. Hope you enjoyed this stream. We're getting closer to the end of the Red Bull Rookies. There's 3 rounds left to go. What's our points difference? Have we already wrapped it up? No. So we need 2 points more than Planky in the next race, which is looking unlikely if it's going to be in the rain again at Red Bull Ring. No, actually, we don't. Because we need 75 points now with 3 races to go. So all we got to do is... Well, if Planky doesn't win, we ain't even got to get in the points again. But yeah, we're looking very likely to win the championship at the moment. There's only 3 races left to go, 75 points left on the table. Planky would have to win all of them, and I would have to crash and get no points in any of them. See you, Sean. My day's been good, Brian. I hope yours has been good as well. Mega D Jocks. Yeah, I do stream multiplayer from time to time. The only problem I have with multiplayer when I stream it is that people see that I'm streaming, join the lobbies, and then just purposely take me out, which is a bit frustrating. See you later, NXCHVX. Good night. I'm glad this stream has made your day better, Lewis. I hope tomorrow is a better day for you as well. Hi Jordan, Benedict. You've literally joined right at the end of the stream. We're going to be wrapping up any minute now. But yeah, guys, thank you to everyone who watched the stream and obviously persevered with the technical difficulties we had in the first part of the stream. Apologies for that. I don't know what happened. I think my recording hardware decided to just freeze for some reason. But we managed to get it back and everything was fine. It just made me a little bit paranoid and kept looking at my preview window, which is to the left of my TV, so I have to keep changing direction on my head. Glad you had a great day, Brian. Mega D Jocks, I don't play on PC. I'm on Xbox, so I don't have a keyboard for be able to do that. But gamepad is gonna be better for this kind of racing game, because with a keyboard you're not gonna have any feeling with anything. So yeah, that's kind of an irrelevant comparison. Gamepad is gonna win just because you got the feedback through the rumbles. And, you know, you got triggers and that, which you don't have with a keyboard. See you later, Jay Fatty Stud. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks, Holes. Thanks for modding. Right, I'm going to wrap it up, guys. So thank you so much for watching this stream. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave it a like if you did. Subscribe to the channel for more two-wheel content. And I shall see you guys in the next video. And hopefully the next stream as well. The next stream will be on Sunday. That will be the round 5 of Robbo's Racing League. And until then, stay safe and don't forget to wash your hands. See you.